Death Note.
Yep. Bitch.
Hold on, let me stop this camera real fast.
Wait.
Fuck you.
Fucking asshole.
Anyway, Death Note.
Death Note.
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
So, Zay, you remember what happened last time? I assume that's a yes, because, you know, that was a pretty intense episode last time.
A lot of dark things was happening.
Left and right. They didn't, no happy moments for the show now that I think about it. They didn't start with no laughs, no nothing.
Well, that main dude basically wants to be a dictator.
A god.
A god, as he said it. He already killed, like, I don't know how many niggas, people. He said that
Well, you broke YouTube's algorithm already.
He's how many people he wrote down in the map. What did he say, 5 days?
Yeah, my dude, he had a whole page worth. And he was like, they were terrible people. I'm like, my guy, you just killed like 30 plus people.
It's like, I can understand, but at the same time...
Where's the line?
Yeah.
This show screams I'm not touching this topic with a 35.
Yeah, I'm like, at some point, though, you're going to start killing innocent people. Just because they're getting on your nerves, so I feel like you will anyway.
I would.
Yeah, you just gonna get hella carried away with it. Just because somebody, like, looked at you wrong, you just gonna write their name down.
That'd be some shit. I'd be scared to look at him. I'm like, yo, last person I looked at this man died.
And then,
Right
then he got his, like, Reaper homie now.
Is that a homie?
Kinda.
I mean, I guess you could call it a homie at that point.
I mean, he respects how his mentality is, even though it ain't a good one. But, you know.
Well, listen, in the words of that one guy who watched Boku no Pico, he ain't going to heaven, niggas.
What?
You don't remember that video? Don't watch Boku.
I ain't going to heaven, niggas.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Well, listen, man. You know what we're talking about in the fucking comments and everything. Or, damn, you can tell I'm tired as fuck. I almost said it's tired. Holy shit. It's almost 5 in the morning. You gotta forgive me here. Anyway, you know what video we're talking about, you should tell us in the comments.
I'll be waking up in like 3 or 4 hours later to freaking drive.
You're gonna be shook. Anyway, let's just get straight into this
Your
episode.
name will be called.
Yo, if his mom is up, just talk to his fucking mom. Oh, shit.
She's not gonna be up. It's a Tuesday.
Well, she was last time.
Damn, she be waking up hella early. I said that because I thought he was gonna work.
Well, that was more because I woke up at like 9 something.
Oh.
Like I usually leave around like 8:30 or something.
You want to plug that shit?
I know.
Alright.
Well, honestly, I just don't have the time. I just ended up waking up like 2 or 3 hours later.
Help me! Now, what will happen?
Right out in the fucking open, just getting attacked. Fuck.
Spell some change.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
I just got finished saying it. He's not going to heaven, nigga.
Oh yeah. Your ass go to purgatory.
You hope.
I will become the god of this new world.
Shit, if that's the case, then that point you might as well try to be the god of that world.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do nothing that's going to change anything, I
Yeah,
guess.
so I'd be killing a whole bunch of niggas.
Oh my god.
I'm like, right when you wrote somebody's name, I mean, you
You
already.
got
Yeah.
Get your hungry ass. Glad we recorded that shit.
Man, sad as shit.
That was half the cup!
Make sure to clean that shit
Did
up.
you do
No
that?
shit. It's because the thing was my finger like hit the tip of it.
Never end. You do this every day. It's so boring here. Hey, where you going? Hey, Light, are you listening to me?
You know school's boring when somebody that just came from a world like that is calling it boring.
So aren't you bored?
The school is boring.
Fuck school and fuck the rules.
Fuck school, nigga. I'ma be a dope dealer. Stay in school.
Sometimes you gotta step on these peasants. Stay humble.
There was more violence across the city today. And a big bad.
I think it's something like you just writing down names. What if they got the wrong person's name?
Light. I'm talking to you. What
Guess
is
that
it?
person just dies.
Why are you working so hard? Write names in this notebook. I only have from when I get home from school until I go to bed. I still need to sleep so I can maintain my average and stay at the top of my class. Obviously, I can't let myself get too tired. It'll start to affect my health and my mental performance. If I'm serious about trying to create an ideal world that's free from evil, then I need to.
Yo, don't apple seeds got freaking chemicals in it?
What is it?
I mean, when you can't die, it doesn't matter.
Look,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
Poison.
Like, does that affect humans?
Equations and math.
I remember those.
Sorry to interrupt. I know you're studying right now, but I'm like the only person in my class who doesn't get this stuff. Thanks so much.
No problem. Touches that notebook you've got hidden in the drawer right now. They'll be able to see me too.
Oh, shit.
He waits till now to mention that important detail. Damn Shinigami.
He could just put a Bluetooth or some AirPods in his ear and say he's talking on the phone. He's talking
Well, I
to
mean,
him.
Bluetooth or AirPods weren't created at this point.
52 deaths that we're aware of.
I don't know what year this takes place, but back, this show came out like 2005 or 6. I think people were just starting to use Bluetooth headsets.
Either being held in prison or who are wanted
I had
by
one.
police for outstanding crimes. And I think
You said that shit's old.
there are other criminals whose deaths are unaccounted for. In
These
which
niggas look
case,
weird as
the
shit.
death- Morning, Chief. I started the meeting without you. That's fine. I had to take an urgent call from headquarters. At any rate, these were criminals who were probably facing execution. Criminal or someone innocent. Last time I checked, murder was still murder. It's still too early to consider these a homicide. Then how did all these people have heart attacks at the exact same time? Kill all these people in different locations. We're treating this as an elaborate murder plot that's been carried out by a large organization. If it is a large organization, I'm sure I'm not alone. Now, this is not the time to be
Yo, nigga, it's on site.
Niggas must be catching hands in there.
these homicides and not coincidences. How? Autopsy results show that an
Old ass man.
heart attacks is pointless. I don't see what else we can learn. Absolutely. If these people have been shot or stabbed, at least we have something to go on. If that's the case, it looks as if we'll have no.
You say Al or L?
L.
Man, already a damn loser.
Chief, what's this L they're talking about? Right.
She saw my face too.
This shit ain't cold enough for fucking I'm
I don't
thirsty.
even know what he looks like. However, he's
Man, you thought that was gonna be cold after like 12 minutes of that?
Look, man, it's a fucking freezer.
he hides in the shadows.
This show has such a different vibe to it because it's like Naruto can be draining and it has action in it, but this has a lot of talking and it's the exact opposite.
Yeah, if it's done right, the execution's gonna
Exactly right.
do the opposite.
We don't even know how to contact.
Oh no. I'm about to sneeze.
Investigation into these incidents.
Please sneeze the other direction.
That man's the only known person who can contact L. Nobody knows his true identity either.
They just let him walk into the building with a fucking trench coat.
Isn't this the United Nations?
Oh.
I don't understand why we're sneaking around this dump. Tell me, isn't it obvious? You told me that anyone who touches the death note will be able to see you. I can't afford to carry something this. Does that mean you were able to hide the notebook? Yeah. I hid it right here in this drawer. But it doesn't seem to be particularly
Doesn't
well
go far
hidden.
ahead.
No,
You left the
it was
key in the lock.
938.
And that's the whole point.
Alright.
I intentionally left the key in the most noticeable place I could think of. Isn't that just a regular diary? Probably satisfy the curiosity. But the real key is this. Just an everyday item that you'd expect to find lying around on my desk. A regular... That's the key. Yeah. If you look closely, you'll find that there's a small hole underneath the drawer. Then you just insert this.
You smart ass
The
nigga.
diary will distract most people, so I doubt anyone will find it. But that's not all. Even if someone...
Wait, there's more.
Notebook. You see, once the ink reservoir is inserted, it acts as an insulator, preventing the flow of electricity around the circuit. When the... However, if someone were to try and force the bottom of the drawer open, the circuit would connect, and that would ignite the gasoline contained in this thin plastic casing. All the evidence would be completely destroyed. If I'm ever questioned, I'll just say that I was hiding the real diary because I didn't want anyone to see it. It sounds like a pretty believable... I've heard of humans finding death notes in bags. Typically, the biggest problem they have is finding a good place to hide it. But you're probably the first to have given it this.
Kind of reminds me of a Danganronpa explanation.
If you make even the slightest mistake, you could be badly burned. Risky? You say the strangest things sometimes, and this whole thing has been a risk. I'm sorry, but compared to that, this doesn't even qualify as a risk to me. In fact, it actually protects me. It all comes down to a choice, what I prefer to be.
Damn. This nigga accepted everything hella quick.
He's kind of got a point.
Yeah?
Originally sentenced to 15 years for armed robbery, is reported to have died of a sudden heart attack at the age of 32. This is just the most recent death in a steadily growing number.
Honestly, it's a little scary, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. Just make sure you don't do anything. I wouldn't be surprised if the police were behind this. No way. The police don't have that.
The hell?
Somebody clapping.
Kira? I wonder who's going to be killed next.
I don't know what the hell that says.
Thing up everywhere lately. The legend of Kira the Savior. Sounds pretty cool.
This website look old as shit.
Yeah, I think they've taken the name. It looks like that's the name they've decided to give me. When I search the word Kira, I'm pulling up tons of sites just like this one. The media hasn't picked up on it. They're still calling this a succession. But the people of the world can already sense that there's something happening. They know there's someone out there passing righteous judgment. Uh-oh. Human... Though this would probably never happen in school, let's say that students were asked to discuss whether bad people deserve to die. Well, you can bet that everyone would give the politically correct answer. Of course, that's the correct response to give, right? Humans will always try to maintain appearances when they're in public. That's just how we are. But this is how they really feel. Many would rather deny my existence, but on the internet, where you can remain anonymous, support for Kira is growing. Maybe people are afraid to say it out loud, but they all understand. Those who have done no wrong are cheering for Kira in their hearts because they have nothing to fear, while those who have done wrong are on the run. They're forced to hide from an unknown enemy. Just like I planned.
to apologize for the interruption. As of now, we're bringing you a live worldwide broadcast of the police. We now take you live to the ICPO. I head up an international police task force which includes all member nations. I am Lind L. Taylor.
Who is this guy?
So this is how it all begins.
But sir, I don't get it. He's never actually shown his face before, right? Why would he choose to do it now?
It must mean help. One of your orders. Now it's time for you to prove what you said to the ICPO.
Criminals around the world are being murdered by a serial killer. I can... So the person or persons responsible are brought to justice. Killer, I will hunt you down. I will find you.
He seems suddenly at you. That fool. And as long as the police don't find it, there won't be any evidence to convict me. Which means that catching me will be absolutely impossible. I anticipate.
I've got a pretty good idea what your motivation might be, and I can guess what you hope to achieve. However, what you're doing right now is evil.
I am justice. I protect the innocent and those who fear evil. I'm the one who will become the god of a new world that everyone desires. Although I guess you're just too stupid, Bill. Too bad. This could have been a lot more interesting if you'd only been a bit smarter.
It's probably not his
That's
actual
my
name.
goddamn teeth.
It's probably not his actual name.
I'll show the world what. Ella. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2.
I had to test this just in case, but I never thought it would actually happen. Here.
Well, it isn't actually his name, but it was actually that dude's name that was on TV.
If you did indeed kill, then whose execution was scheduled for today. That was not me.
What?
Pretty smart.
Police arrested him in absolute secrecy, so you wouldn't have heard about him on TV or through the internet.
He got you then.
But I assure you, Al is real. I do exist.
Bastard.
What's wrong?
What the hell is going on?
Right
These
now,
taking this too far. Are you trying to kill yourself, Bill? What's going on? Look, it's Kira versus Al.
Chess.
Up and stop this. Can't you do it?
Well, Kira, it seems that you can't kill me out.
You're giving me a useful hint.
Let me return the favor. I'll tell you something that I think you'll find interesting. Although this is announced as a worldwide broadcast. Kanto region from Japan.
Pokemon?
I had planned to broadcast this message around the world until we found you, but it looks like that won't be necessary. I now know. The police treated your first killing as an unrelated incident, but in actuality, the first of your victims was a suspect in Shinjuku. Of all the criminals that initially died, his crime was only ever reported inside Japan.
I use that information to deduce this much.
You are in Japan, and your first victim was little more than... long now before I am able to sentence you to death.
Chavez certainly lived up to his reputation.
He proved that Kira.
Naturally, I'm very interested to know how you're able to commit these murders without being present. But I don't mind waiting a week.
You can answer all of my questions when I...
I feel like this is that moment where a lot of people are like truly actually hooked on this show.
Sentence me to death? Sounds interesting. I accept your challenge, Al. Each of them has to hunt down the other without knowing the other's... Die. Humans are so much fun. Kira. I will hunt you down wherever you're hiding, and I will eliminate you. I am justice.
Damn.
Had you so goddamn quiet you couldn't even fucking talk the whole damn episode.
Man, that was some smart ass shit.
Now, out of Death Note, I gotta say that I was like, this episode had to have made a pretty good impression on me, even like when I was younger, because it's one of the few episodes I actually did not forget, like every part that was about to happen. So, how'd you feel about that episode? Even though I think we already know, obviously.
Man, that was hella interesting. A lot of smart play going on there.
It's that strategy.
Because like when he went on screen and then put the name down there, I was like, he ain't that stupid to put his name down there. That ain't actually his name. Well, it was actually the name of the dude on the screen, but that wasn't actually L.
So, any favorite characters in the show?
Right now it's what's his name? Is that Reaper nigga?
Ryu.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, some pretty funny characters so far. It was just like sitting over his shoulder the entire time. I was like, ooh, damn, he got you.
Cause I'm like, he just basically there just to watch the show, basically. Like, can't nothing happen to him.
Cause shit, 99% of people can't even. It's more than 99. Almost 100% of people can't see him. So it's like, can you blame him?
Unless you touch the book.
That so if you were in his position and you had to actually hide that book, would you do that fire setup?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like at that point you might as well. I still feel like I'd kind of get like a fire extinguisher just in case. Somewhere near there, you know. It's like a deal with a little house fire. I'm like, my dude, how much fire did you rig into that drawer?
Either that or just like put it somewhere where I know nobody's gonna go into.
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, it's just like like they said it like it was like a big fire that's supposed to start in a moment like that, but it's like, bro, it's a book. The book's pretty flat. You don't even have to start that hard of a fire to get rid of that evidence, because as soon as it lights, it's pretty much done.
And I'm just like, you can't hide it anywhere. Just like,
well, I think that's you definitely don't want a case of like, oh, you just happen to hide it, because like that feels like one of those life moments where what's the chances? But it's like, my dude, a death note just fell out the sky. What were the chances that you would even walk and find it? I wouldn't be playing off chances. You definitely want to hide it behind something that can get rid of the evidence, basically. And that diary situation in a notebook is perfect, because then he even has an alibi if somebody does happen to find it, you know.
yeah.
Or and the thing catches fire, say, oh, of course I had a notebook in my drawer. Like, you can't make that sound suspicious versus like a notebook in the wall somewhere or something. Come on, you ain't doing that.
What the fuck you got a notebook in your wall for?
So that's probably gonna be the hardest show possible for this, but predict what's gonna happen next. What do you think's gonna happen? I'm not even gonna ask you what's gonna happen with the rest of the fucking series. No, how do you think the series is gonna go?
What the hell?
Just a broad generalization. You ain't gotta have like anything detailed.
The main dude's gonna die.
Damn, well, shit. And what do you think's gonna happen in the next episode?
Next episode is most likely gonna start the hunt of L and what's his name?
Light. Well, Light's his actual name. The nickname they call him is Kira.
I'm just calling Light. But
Yeah.
Light and L is basically on the hunt to find each other, basically. Because, I mean, they both want to kill each other, so that's what starts the hunt.
Pretty much. Well, all right. We're gonna try to upload this once a week. Eventually, you know, especially as much as Zay likes this show, we'll probably end up recording this a lot. So we'll probably be able to do double uploads on Patreon early, of course. That's after the first like 3 or 4 though, because we got to get ourselves into a groove of recording on a regular basis first. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. You know, looking forward to the next, and it'll come out whatever a week later from whenever the fuck we actually upload this.
Go Power Rangers.
What the hell?